Hello, good evening, and welcome to Flux TV. You're here with your host this evening, Lecky_2000, and you're joining me this evening for our GT1 event. As usual, 8 PM on a Thursday evening, we get stuck into our GT1 action. Lots of power, not an awful lot in the terms of stopping, but quite a lot of grip when you get them going, and a quick track here at Silverstone. A firm favourite here at FluxMotorsport. So really looking forward to this one. A couple of new faces in our championship coming out this week, and obviously some firm favourites that we've got in terms of the front runners and our championship leaders, and one or two missing individuals from this week. So we'll just get through to that. Before we make a start, we just got 8 minutes here in qualifying. We're just on board with Bruce Law, just to give you a little quick catch up of where we're at now. Currently sat on our grid, we have one of our newer members, Immortalis, who's currently setting the next quickest pace laps. 1529's just breaking the 153 barrier. 151's about as quick as I've ever seen around here so far in the GT1s, but Immortalis, one of our new guys, putting up a good show so far. Like I said, Immortalis, one of our new members. A couple of other members we've got are Sub-Zero, Casey Redwood, again newer driver with us. They come in halfway through a season, so they won't be expecting to be fighting for the championship, these guys, but certainly great to see them performing well so far. So Casey didn't have a great time last time, and Sub-Zero had an even worse time, so it's 10 and 17 points for Sub-Zero and Redwood. Immortalis getting the better of that one and getting 30 points, so picking up a hefty amount of points from the last round, which was good to see. Another point of note that we've had here this week, just watched from qualifying, is we looks like we've had a car change. So the usual black and white Loctite McLaren that you see Murphy driving, he's opted now for his free car change. That every driver gets one car change per season. Most drivers, to be honest, don't often opt for a car change, but Murphy is seeing the benefits of switching over to the quicker Toyota with a bit more power at this longer and exhilarating track. So just coming into this round at Silverstone, which is round 6 of our championship. We've got Bruce Law, that's still top of the grid. We see him remaining top with 183 points. So great display yet again from Bruce last week with pole position and the race win. So yet again extending that lead. But in second place last week, saw Immortalis come in. So again, great finish from Immortalis last week to pick up 30 points there. But coming over to our standings, in second place we've got Murphy with 109 points. So Murphy leapfrogs and takes second place again in the championship. So did start to have a bit of a shaky finish to a couple of races, but still managing to maintain second place with 109 points. In third we've got Speedy Gonhog. Unfortunately, Speedy Gonhog won't be with us for this evening. He does appear to be absent. So that does look like he's going to be losing further championship points and dropping further down the order, with Alright Turkish just behind him in fourth. Alright Turkish currently in 7th on our grid so far this evening, so we'll be hoping to improve that. We know he can set quick times, and he's been a lot more consistent this season. So sticking it in the black and orange Dominion livery there of that CLK. In 5th place in our championship comes Kovkal. So Kovkal currently sat 4th on our grid and currently in the pits. Just behind him is Jack DeMenzies with 77 points. Jack comes in 6th place, and Uniclight then comes in 7th place. So yet another one of our drivers in the Toyota that is absent this evening. So unfortunately Uniclight won't be with us this evening. But Old Smoky then comes up behind Uni Clark, with a bit of a gap in the points. Old Smoky only picking up 53 points, but Old Smoky, we know he can be quick. Fastest laps were set at not last round of the round before, round 4. So we know he's got some capability in that car. Some great laps again being set last round at Zhuhai. So an interesting one to watch. Not put a lap time in here yet at Silverstone, so I think he's potentially out on a hot lap now. So we'll be looking to. He doesn't have his lights on though, so potentially this could still be an out lap. Just behind Old Smoky we have Luke coming in 9th place in the championship. Luke's got 50 points, so just behind Old Smoky's 53. Just behind that we have Mark. Mark yet to set a lap time. Mark comes in 10th place with 42 points. CMC just behind that. CMC having really not a great start to his GT1 championship. Really struggling to get hold of the Mercedes, but some technical improvements that he's made recently. Seeing him pick up some points last time around, and again I'd be hoping to build on that here. Just behind CMC, then we have then our three front runners: Immortalis, Redwood, and Sub-Zero, as mentioned earlier. So that's our rundown for today. 2 minutes and 50 left in session. Again, like I said, this is round 6 here at Silverstone. Round 7 we will have Catalonia, so it's over to the Barcelona track of the Circuit de Catalonia. I expect warmer weather there. Currently having heavy cloud here today, mixed with some patchy breaks, but it will remain cloudy throughout. No chance of rain though. Again, if you're not familiar with our championships, then feel free to hit the like and subscribe button and grab that bell notification thing so you get pop-ups when we posted a new video. If you want to get involved as a driver and you're not just interested in watching the action, then please go over to FluxMotorsport.com, and if you search for the driver sign up button on FluxMotorsport.com, that will take you through to our Discord server where we coordinate all our drivers. So Flux Motorsport is a non-profit and organisation, and everything that's done at Flux Motorsport is done purely at the time and goodness of the community and staff members' time and effort. So please feel free to donate to the cause. There is a donate button on the website, and feel free to drop over there and buy us a coffee if you've got the funds. So just coming back to the action, Bruce Law still setting the fastest laps on track today, 151's current lap times, and Immortalis is still second on the grid with 152. And Jack coming up third so far with a 153, and Murphy in 4th place. As we see Bruce Law just coming past one of the Toyotas there. Looks like he's just getting out of the way as Bruce is on a warm lap with his lights on, as we can see. So Bruce will be looking to put in a faster time so far as he comes up to this final chicane section. So no improvement that time around for Bruce, still a 151.785. And just as we go on board with the Mortis, they're looking like he's running a little bit wide of the track limit, so don't expect him to put an improvement here on this lap. No. As we've got 13 seconds left in our session, so this will be it for our qualifying session, with Bruce taking the pole position at this stage. Still a few drivers out on track as we finish up our qualifying session here at Silverstone. Alright, Turkish still out on track, Mark still out on track, and as you can see, Immortalis just making it over the line there. Alright, Turkish currently still sat in 7th place with a 156, closely followed by Mark with a 157, about a second in between these two drivers, as Turkish comes up to the back of Mark now in that red and white Toyota. I will try and do my best to try and keep up with the red and white Toyotas. There are a few out this evening. Murphy's making that switch over to the Toyota again, just for the speed that is going to make it a little bit more difficult, but again I will do my best. So alright, Turkish and Mark just going to come through the last section across the line there, so we'll be making the improvements. So 1561 for Turkish, and a 157. One from Mark, no improvements there. And that'll be those guys coming into the pit lane there, and it looks like Immortalis has come into the pit, so just Jack still left out on track. Jack making to a look at improvement on the 153. Jack going for a arrive and drive approach here today. I know full well that he took that approach last time and it paid dividends, despite him having a couple of minor accidents, or mishaps should we say, but overall came in third. So no improvement there for Jack, still a 153, so he'll be hitting the pit lanes. Apologies, we've still got Alright Turkish and Mark still out on track here. They'll be coming to put their final laps in now. And I think we might have seen a quick improvement there. So we did indeed. We saw Mark shoot up to 6th place. So Mark has managed to get that there. And Sub-Zero looks like he's splitting the pack there in 7th place. So a slight change to our order there. So a quick rundown. We've got Bruce Law in 1st place, Immortalis UK in 2nd, Jack de Mendes 3rd, Murphy GBR in 4th, Kovkar 74 in 5th, Mark in 6th, Sub-Zerox in 7th, Alright Turkish 8th, Luke Snipes in 9th, Redwood in 10th, CMCF1 coming 11th place, and Old Smoky did not manage to set a lap in that qualifying session, unfortunately. So that rounds up our 12 driver grid for this evening. As we continue through to the next session, we'll just take a short break. I'll be back with you after this break to bring you our race session.